Example 15. Differentiate the following functions with respect to x. Question A. Y equals to third x over x minus 1. First, we rewrite the y equation into the function power of half. Then, use quotient rule to differentiate y with respect to x. Let u equals to the function at numerator, which is x to the power of half, and v equals to the function at denominator, which is x minus 1 power of half. Differentiate u with respect to x equals to half x power minus 1 negative half. Differentiate v with respect to x by using power rule. Power move to the front, power minus 1 become negative half, and differentiate inside the function x equals to 1. Simplify the answer. Half times 1 equals to half. Then, we differentiate y with respect to x by using quotient rule, where v is x minus 1 power half. U prime is equals to half x power negative half minus u is x power half, and b prime is half times x minus 1 power negative half over v square x minus 1 half and square. Now, we are going to simplify our answer by factorize out the common factor from the front part and from the back part. The first common factor is 1 over 2x power of negative half. Second common factor is x minus 1. In the front part, power of half. In the back part, power of negative half. So, we will factorize out x minus 1 power of negative half. Now we calculate the remaining factor. So, x minus 1 half. X minus 1 half. Factorize out power of negative half. Remaining factor is x minus 1 power of 1. So, which is x minus 1. Then, minus, at the back part, x power of half. Factorize out negative half equals to x power of 1. So, remaining is x. So, 1 over 2x minus 1 negative half is factorized out. Then, we simplify. X can be minus x equals to negative 1. Over the denominator, x minus 1, half times 2 will equals to power of 1. So, negative 1 times 1 over 2 give us answer negative 1 over 2. Now, we are going to simplify this same factor. Where x minus 1 power of negative half divided by x minus 1 means minus power of 1. So our final answer will be negative 1 over 2x power negative 1 over 2 x minus 1 power negative 3 over 2. Question B. Y equals to x over third x squared plus 1. So first, rewrite the third function into the power of half. Then, use quotient rule to differentiate y with respect to x. Let u equals to the function at numerator x. Then, let v equals to the function at denominator, which is x squared plus 1 power of 1 over 2. Differentiate u with respect to x equals to 1. Then, differentiate v with respect to x by using power rule. Power, move to the front. Power minus 1. Then, differentiate inside the function is 2x. Simplify the answer. 1 over 2 times 2 equals to x. Now we are going to find dy over dx by using quotient rule. V is equals to x squared plus 1 power of 1 over 2. U prime is equals to 1 minus u is equals to x. V prime is equals to x times x squared plus 1 power of negative 1 over 2 over v squared, which is x squared plus 1 power 1 over 2 square. Next, we are going to simplify our answer by factorize out the common factor, which is x squared plus 1. Then, we are going to calculate the remaining factor. For x squared plus 1, in the front part is power of 1 over 2 and the back part is power of negative 1 over 2. So we will factorize out as minimum as we can, which is power negative 1 over 2. Therefore, x squared plus 1 power of half factorize out power negative 1 over 2. Remaining factor is x squared plus 1 power of 1 minus x squared. X squared plus 1 power 1 over 2 times 2 equals to 1. Notice that x squared can be minus off with x squared, and leaving the final answer x squared plus 1 power negative half divided by x squared plus 1 means minus 1 equals to x squared plus 1 power of negative 3 over 2.